Hey everybody, Bugsy No Name here. I want you guys, would you all be so kind and subscribe to my website? Because there's a subscribe, you gotta put your email in. I think there's an easier way I can make like a subscribe button, but I'm going to see what I can do with that. I don't know. I'm like gonna look into it. But also subscribe to Vidly because I'll be doing a little shorter form. I'll be doing something on there. I haven't figured out what yet. But I have those two things, and I'm gonna say that at the end of the video, because literally, folks, I want you all to know that I have other places on YouTube other than YouTube, because after the whole thing with Ackman, I want you all to know that I have a different, that if YouTube ever decides to have wild hair up their ass and take me down, I have other places I could go that you could still see me. Now I'm gonna just explain this real quick before we get into the actual video. A lot of people have been wanting me to do this anyway. Well, first let me tell you, if you want longer form content with stuff that YouTube would never let me do otherwise, go to my website. There's a lot of There's a lot of good videos and a lot of not safe for work content. So be prepared and just when you click nightlife, just know what you're getting yourself into. Don't blame me. Don't blame me if you see some shit you don't think you should have. So Vidly, I'm still kind of wondering what I'm gonna do because 20 minutes. Either that or I'm going to do the old YouTube thing and split videos into like 3 to 2 parts. Probably that's what I'll do. Just to kind of do the old ways. So you guys are probably wondering, Bugsy, my friend, my compatriot, why did you hang this picture up? Well, I'm a big old Sakura Wars fan. And I'm pretty much, we got 3 fan translated games already. And I'm just waiting. Hoping. Whoever, fan translated Sakura Wars 1, because I forgot who they were. I hope they do too. Because that's the thing about Sakura Wars, guys. You get caught up in their world, man. And you just want more of it. Not like you want to just live there. I doubt anybody wants to live in this alternate version of the Taisho era. I wouldn't say live there. Live there is a little too strong of a word. But I would say you want to you kind of want to know, that's the thing about Sakura Wars. The first one kind of leaves on you. You want to know how much these... You want to know. You just want to spend time with these characters because, you're grown attached to them. And, it's awesome. I really feel like the anime there's things it wants to do. I'm talking about the main TV anime, not the OVA. The OVAs are the good, the beautiful. Don't want to touch them. But I feel like the TV anime tries to be hey, let's make Sakura Wars without any of the stuff that makes it good in the games. Let's have Samiri and the other girls just literally depress, give Sakura depression. And the fact that Maria is kind of like how she is in the game, how she is in the games at first, just kind of very closed off. But it's just amplified to a 10. But yeah, and then Ayame. Ayame. It's the way her face looks you're like, oh shit, she gonna be evil. Because it kind of loosely follows the game a little bit. And it's it's really not like the best thing in the world. Like, honestly, it's not like the greatest thing in the world. But also the Sakura Wars movie is canon with the game, which is pretty good. I just want more Sakura Wars content, man. I love Sega. I love Sega Powered Up magazine. Seriously go buy their comics. They did not pay me to say that. I gotta tell you right now, I didn't get paid to say that. Wish they did, but nah, didn't get paid to say that. I'm telling you right now. Just, I'm just saying, when we make a good article, is like if Sega just decided, yeah, we bringing this series back. People actually like it. We're bringing the series back, and I heard it did pretty. I heard the new one, Sakura Wars 6 did pretty well. I kind of mad. I'm still a little mad since I really did get used to these characters before getting 6. That they're all gone to Shadow Tokyo, and my little narrative with Soldier Bugsy saving them all by playing 6, which I think was, I don't know, I pat myself on the back for that one because it was like an actual long form narrative that actually kind of built a little bit. I don't know if any of the people in this picture, other than Yanada, I think Yanada long since passed. The Rose Division probably went along with the Flower Division. But honestly, I just want more Sakura Wars, guys. Personally, I love Sonic, and nothing is ever gonna make me hate it. The fandom could be at its absolute worst, and I'm not gonna give a shit. The fandom could be at its absolute worst. It's horrible. The fandom could be at its most horrible. But fandom could be at its most horrible, right? And I could just be like, I love Sonic. Fuck all these other people. And I love the franchise. Not I love the character. Want to do things to the character. That's more Sonic 93's thing with Silver. And probably wanting Silver to probe her, but that's a different story. But like I said, I just really just want either the 4 original games to be localized, and maybe the 5th one getting kind of a remaster. No. You know what? In a perfect world, I would want all the Sakura Wars games up to 5 to get remastered. And I kind of did with the PlayStation ports, which I don't know. Just give us the fucking PlayStation ports. I'm cool with that. Because then Hot Blood's pretty okay. It just has extra stuff in it. From what I know. But I will be playing the first Sakura Wars. And I know it kind of runs with the narrative that I'm doing with Sakura Wars 5. But it just feels kind of cool that we actually have Soldier Bugsy reminisce. And, me just having fun with the game like I did when I first played it. And I feel like out of all the Sega properties that deserve it, And I'm just kind of worried because other than like maybe the Sakura Wars concert for its anniversary, I said anniversary. What the fuck is wrong with me? Other than that, I just feel like other other than other than that little concert that we didn't even get a stream. We didn't like no one streamed it. Say it didn't stream it. It just was for the it's just for the Japanese audience, and I was just like, I wanted to hear it. I wanted to hear it. God damn it. Because sometimes what you guys don't know, when I'm working on when I'm editing these videos, sometimes I'll pop in like some of the Sakura Wars music. You know, I'll pop it in and just listen to it while I'm like editing. There's two girls in Sakura Wars. I am very, very biased on. I am not. You guys already know. You see my little point. My little pointer's kind of at. I don't get why this one I don't get why this one retrospective dude calls Mary a whore. Like, I don't understand that. I will never understand that. Like, it's not like Samiri be going out and it's not like she'd be going out and selling her body and crap. It's just, I don't get that shit. Like, I'm just like, I mean, I'm not saying Samiri's an angel either, There are times where, in the first game, where she kind of was a little bit, a little hard to deal with. But I really do, I wish, I want something like Sakura Wars GB, where instead of you just being kind of like the new one from 6, new guy from 6, which he's cool to an extent. He has his moments. I just kind of wish you were in control of probably not the main flower group from 6, but you kind of were in control of the other combat reviews that are in the new that are in the game. Or at least, I'm not saying we should totally move the series way forward in the timeline yet until we kind of fix the elephant in the room, Shadow Tokyo. Where is everybody? Are they dead? Are they alive? And they're, and also I might be writing some what ifs about that. I might be writing some stuff when they were in Shadow, where my characters were in Shadow Tokyo. I might do that. I've been thinking about it. I've had some ideas about how Soldier Bugsy, literally, how he. I was thinking of writing something where we talk about how Soldier Bugsy feels about Samiri, and it's a little bit embarrassing because Soldier Bugsy kind of has the same kind of thought process I do. When I'm around Annie, so I don't know if I'm actually gonna write that. It just seems too embarrassing. But it kind of fits with his character, so I can't just be like, no, I can't write it, because I kind of do want to write it, but it's a little bit embarrassing because you guys would kind of figure that, you guys would kind of piece 2 and 2 together about my actual thought process in certain aspects. So, I'm just like, I don't know about all that. But I've been thinking about it a lot lately. I don't know, this whole thing about the Sonic community kind of just pushed me back. I'm going to play Sonic Frontiers when it comes out. I'm going to Let's Play it. I'm going to freaking play it on the stream. And I'm going to have fun. But I don't know, man. It just kind of like after my videos on both my website and YouTube, where I was just like calling out the Sonic fans. I just said, you know what, fuck it. I really just want. I honestly just want to talk more about Sakura Wars if I can. Also, people are saying that the Rose Division is the reason why the games never got localized, which are these guys down here at the bottom, which I don't really believe it's it's them. It's really like they're the reason why the games haven't been localized. I just feel like Sega just doesn't want to try. Sega didn't want to try back then. While the series was kind of still going, the only thing that they actually localized was like Sakura Wars 5, and that was kind of like a hellish undertaking. For NIS America, and I just kind of I just kind of want to remaster for some of the other Sakura Wars games. But I do understand that. I do understand that maybe we will get it, and I'm just always kind of thinking, oh my god, this series is going under hibernation again. This series that has so much lore and so much history is going under hibernation. I'm just saying. There's a good retrospective by Chronicles if you want to know the full, complete, history of the franchise. I suggest you go watch that. It's very informative and very awesome. The guy, I think the person who made the the dude that kind of helped the Sakura Wars GB, he has his own retrospective, which I'm going to watch in a minute after I'm done with this video. I don't know. I just feel like making Sakura Wars content, and there's just not a lot to do other than me just doing a bunch of fan stuff, like little shorts, like like Soldier Bugsy recounting his days during the events of Sakura Wars 2 and how he felt about Samiri. But I kind of want to keep that for like when we actually get fan translated. So basically I want that because let me just tell you guys, I wrote a little bit of how he reacts, and you guys will love it when I actually do that playthrough. If that playthrough ever comes, you're gonna love it because it's just gonna be. You're gonna hear a very like sad but duty bound Soldier Bugsy. Like in like the Sakura Wars 1 playthrough, you're gonna see him be a lot more. What's the word? You're gonna see him just reminiscing and thinking about all this, and it's gonna be kind of like just him going down memory lane. If 3 ever gets localized, you'll actually get like Soldier on Sakamaru's take on it, because that's how we do in these Sakura Wars Let's Plays. It's more about the time this plays Big 3 and their misadventures, their journeys, stuff like that. It's way different from the mainline characters that you see on this channel, but yeah, I think it's still gonna be fun. And they might just because they might be coming around with the regular Big 3 to talk about Lorenzo. Just wanting you all to know that. That's probably going to happen down the line. Little known fact, they still have their Kobus and various other machinery still. I'm just thinking about. I'm just thinking about Lorenzo the Dead dealing with the time displays big three. They're all in their cobras. Freaking Lorenzo getting his ass beat. Oh man, you guys. I mean, but yeah, you'll probably see them tomorrow. But yeah, Sakura Wars. Yeah, still want to make content about it, and I probably will. Still, I just wish 2, 3, and 4 were local. You know, I wish 2, 3, and 4 were fan translated or localized. Seriously, I had this whole video talking about the legacy of love and all this other stuff. And I'm just saying, I want it, and I do want to re-review my first Sakura Wars. I want to re-review my first Sakura Wars review. It was very rushed, very sloppy. I want to fix that. But yeah, I think that's about it, guys. I have like 2 different Sakura Wars videos. One where I talk about a potential like re-release, and I'm telling you, they could call it Legacy of Love. I am telling you, it'd be just like the DLC, because the DLC had like this cool name with it, and I'm like, that's what they should call the re-release. Sakura Wars Legacy of Love. Just think about it. You know? And then the one where I was kind of worried that the series is still in danger of going into hibernation, because you know how Sega be doing. I mean, don't get me wrong, not for nothing, I love Sonic. But I know Sonic and Yakuza are always gonna thrive, and even PSO 2, they're all, the PSO franchise is always gonna thrive. But it's like, I just feel like there's a lot of other franchises that Sega had that are like don't really get to see the light of day. You know, and I feel like Sakura Wars would do great if they had a re-release. But, that's all I really have to say. I'll see you guys later. Bugsy out. And subscribe to both my Vidly and my website. Also, however brief it may be, however the cherry blossoms may fall, smile because it happened. Don't be sad because it's over. Smile because it happened. And that kind of experience only happens that kind of experience happens every year, but the first time is always special. Remember that. Little bit of like Soldier Bugsy right there, just for you guys. Little blurbs. I have so much more of those. Literally, I wrote them down. But I'll see you guys later. Have a nice rest of your night, folks. Links for my stuff will be down below.